What's up, YouTube? Gibber right here, representing the movement towards improvement with my good friend David Milt Michael Bradley over here at Kramer Golf Club. David, where are we at?
We are at Kramer Mountain Golf Club. It is in Kramerton, about 15 minutes outside of downtown Charlotte. It's a pretty good course.
So as I mentioned in the last video, you've probably seen David in some of my videos before, and if you don't know, he's done all the graphics for YouTube, Facebook, for MTI Dallas, so we'll show you guys what those look like. David does great stuff on the computer, whether it be with music or graphics or websites, and like I mentioned before, he's going to be helping me with helping YouTubers build their brand presence in business, how to be a YouTube golfer, and learn to support yourself through making videos that you love, playing the game that you love, and bringing a message and value to the world. David, what are we doing right now?
Actually, we're just kind of having a short game contest, but we're going to hit some balls, and then we're going to do a three-hole course vlog. And then I'm gonna show Gabe here how it's pretty tough out here for us.
Yeah, beautiful course. We're probably gonna do a little what's in the bag too real quick. And we're doing a little closest to the pin contest, so we'll show you guys that as well. David, you're up next. We're gonna be going to that front right pin.
All right, let's do it.
What's the yards there, do you know?
Let's see here. Kinda gotta hit a flop shot over it. 61.
What's the score right now?
It is 2-2?
2-2.
2-2.
This is the game winner right here.
2-2.
62?
I don't know if I can hit I don't know if I can use that bank, the bank back there.
I wouldn't plan on it.
All right, let's see what I got.
Okay. Beautiful contact, just left of the pin, bleeding right. Ooh. That's a beautiful shot, David. Beautiful shot, David. How far do you think you
It looks
are?
about 6-7 feet.
7 feet. That's
not
going to
bad.
be a hard one for me to beat. Can we see your ball?
It's to the left-hand side.
Okay. Ooh. A little further, huh, David?
Let's walk up and take a look.
All right, let's go over here. We're gonna head and navigate ourselves to the Strixon Range Golf Flags. The range, as you can see, beautiful surrounding with all the trees. Don't get this in San Diego or Arizona for that matter.
Ooh, I think you got me though.
I think I got you. You guys, all distance control from here. Good tempo, consistent loft. Yeah.
Who can make the putt with the wedge though?
All right, well, let's finish out then.
All right.
Call me out like that. David thinks he's gonna bring it back because he's got the local advantage.
You think they're faster today?
Yeah, probably. Hit or miss though. I mean, it's gonna be fast no matter what from that putt. Screens are really nice over here at Kramer Golf Club. They do a really job at keeping the course up nice. That's a damn good putt.
Oh, bye-bye.
That's called Kramer GC for you, folks. Screens are real nice.
All right, put it in. It's pretty straight. It might try to leak on you just because the grain kind of straightens up at the cup though. Oh, you pulled it.
All right, well, I still think I got you, David, since we tied on the putts.
It's true.
All right, let's go do a little what's in the bag.
MTI, no lie, I do this till I die.
All right, Mr. Bradley, if you don't mind, do a little what's in the BAG, show them what you play and why, what clubs you got, what you like them for, and how you do what you do.
So what's up, guys? I'll show you through my bag. So for wedges, I have all Vokey. They are a little bit mixed up. Got an SM4, SM5, and an SM6. It would just make it would make too much sense if I had them all matching, so that's not how I roll. For irons, I play the Cobra Amp Cell Pro. As you can see, they're kind of getting a little worn out, so probably need to upgrade at some point. The reason why I like these irons though is I'm more worried about consistency. So if I hit the ball in the middle of the face, at least I know it's going to go a certain distance, where when I had some game improvement irons, I would, I'd have a 7-iron, right? And my 7-iron would go about 175. sometimes I would hit it and it would go 195 out of nowhere. And I kind of did a little bit of research in it, but there's little hot spots in game improvement irons, so you can really catch like almost a flyer out of the middle of the fairway, which just wasn't consistent enough for me, and it didn't help me. So I went to a little bit smaller of an iron, so at least I know where the ball is going to go and how far it's going to go.
What shafts do you got in there, David?
So these are just your standard Dynamic Gold S300s.
Okay.
Nothing special, just kind of what they came with. And
how tall are you?
I'm 6'2", and I play a standard length and standard lie, so everything's standard.
Okay.
So there is a difference in these irons though. So where we have the more bladed.
Keep that there, Willie, if you don't mind. Okay.
Then in the longer irons, from the 6 to the 4, we actually have more of a little bit of a cavity back. It's not much help, but it is, you know, they take a little weight out of here and just put it down here a little bit to help you with a little bit of a launch. But overall, I mean, it's still a tiny club, but I do love it.
And do you go all the way up to a 3-iron, David?
I do go to a 3-iron, but my 3-iron's actually pretty much a 2.5 iron, so it's a little strong.
Okay, keep that there. Okay, show me the backside, David. Presses. Okay. So what degree is this 3-iron, would you say?
So this is actually a 19.5. It sits between a 3-iron and a 2-iron. It's a little hot, but I also do have...
What shaft do you have in there?
This is the KBS Tour Hybrid Prototype. 85 X-Flex. Feels kind of like a 2x4, but it really gives you a penetrating flight, and it's a fairway finder, you know, like on a shorter par 4. You don't really need to take out driver. You can't really hit 3-wood, so this is where this comes in play. On a longer course, if I can't really use my 3-iron, what I do have is a 5-wood. I don't like to play fade or draw. I just keep everything standard. Like I said, I'd rather fix my swing than actually kind of rely on technology to help. And in the 5-wood, we have a Project X hazardous in the red model, obviously, as you can tell. Yes. This is actually a stiff, it's not an X. So I like a little bit more spinny with my 5-wood. I'd rather, say going into a par 5, I'd rather see it high, launch a little higher and spin a little bit more to come in a little softer. So we have a 3-wood, and this is actually the high launch model, as you can see. Now I did have the normal 3-wood in this M1, but I just found for me it kind of competed with my driver, where it didn't launch very high, it would launch very flat, and then it would end up rolling out to about the same distance as my driver, so it just wasn't really helpful to me. So I went to the 3 high launch, and I just get a little higher launch, obviously. I get a little bit softer of a landing, and that's what you really need into those long par 5s. And in this, we have the Speeder 757 Evolution Tour Spec X or S Flex. Now for the driver, same setup. It's an M1, 10.5 degrees, standard loft. And then hold on, let's see, anything special? No. All right. In the driver, same shaft as my 3-wood, except this is an X Flex. So Speeder 757 Evolution, Tour Spec X Flex. And I did have a stiff in this. I actually have the exact same shaft stiff, but for me, my bad shot would be a little spinny. So I went with an X Flex. So my good shots are really, really good, but at least my misses are a little less spinny and they get a little bit more distance out.
All right, David, let's see what you got for your putter.
All right, so putter wise, see the face here.
Yeah, let me hold that steady for a sec. Okay, I can see some sort of mill grind.
Yeah, so it's a mill grind, just standard blade putter. It is a Cleveland Classic Collection 1.5. Lie 70 loft 3. The lie is actually changed. I got it a little bit more flat because for me, I actually have a broken wrist, so I find it really hard to bend my wrist going down. And for me, I just feel like it's a little bit more comfortable if I can just kind of sit back on it. So I don't have to get the bent wrist where that hurts me. I can just relax more into my putter.
What length is that?
So this is a 34 inch, and I have the Super Stroke Pistol GTR Tour grip on it. It's a medium-sized grip, but what I really like is this narrow band that goes down it. It really fits in my fingers well.
Yeah.
And for me, it just gives me a little extra stability.
Okay, cool. Thank you, David. Now let's see what you got inside your bag.
All right, so this gets a little messy, but let's check it out. So top compartment, all right? So for me, I'm kind of OCD about this, but I really love these Pro Link tees because I feel like in golf, you know, the more things we have to think about, the worse we play. So for me, I know when I put this tee in the ground, I don't have to think about tee height. It's there, the yellow line's gone, the ball sits on top. And for me, that's just a very big helpful thing because the less things I have to think about, the better I play. For balls, I do play the Taylormade. It's the TP5X, and I actually have a very special TP5X. Thanks to our friend Gabe here.
This me.
So check this out. So looks like a Taylormade, right? Taylormade TP5X. But then, ooh.
Oh, mama.
So it's got my logo, Milt Michael, with the MTI branding on it.
Sure.
That's some special stuff there. And I can't thank you enough for these. I really appreciate it.
You got it, bro.
Another very, very important thing to have in the bag is a pitch fix marcher or a divot tool, right? So for me, I really like this one. It's a little sleek, and you just push a button and pops it out. So you know, you don't really have to think about it. It doesn't bother you too much in your pants. You just pull it out, fix your shit, and go on. Sorry for the cuss word.
Please no swearing. We have young children watching this show.
My bad.
Christian, conservative demographic.
I also have some toasty peanut butter real crackers. This is actually from the last tournament I played in, so you can never have enough, you know, random snack food sitting around. Now, I also have a ball marker, as you can see. I don't really use it too often, but you know, you can draw a little line and help you putt. I do tend to use the line on maybe like 3, 4, 5 foot putts because I do definitely want to make sure my ball stays on line and starts on line. So it just helps me, and I got the purple marker because I like that color. We'll start over here. Let's just do a surprise.
Okay.
So I have a rangefinder. It is a standard Bushnell Tour V2. Works pretty well. I mean, no bells and whistles, no slope, but it does the job for me. And I'll shoot it, and then I'll just gauge how, like, if it's 3 yards uphill, 4 yards uphill, and then I'll just do the math myself. Which is funny enough, you know, obviously you would think somebody like me would want a slope addition just so I don't have to think, but it is what it is. Now, in the side compartment here, let's see here. We have old player's glove, no glove in there. We have another player's glove, and we have a beanie, and we have some gloves. I play in North Carolina. It gets really cold out here, especially at winter time. You know, it'll be 45 degrees, 50 degrees out here in the morning. So you can never really be warm enough. So let's go over to this side. Now, this is a little crazy, but you know, bear with me. So we have player's gloves, because you can never have enough.
In case the apocalypse comes and zombies come and eating everybody. And
I'll always be prepared. You never know. Also have a protein pack. So once again, golf is one of those things, it's all mental, right? So you could be playing very well, and you forgot to eat breakfast in the morning, and then you show up, you get a little hungry, you get a little angry, you hit a bad shot, and then just your whole round goes by the wayside. So you can never have enough snacks just laying in the bag to help you out throughout the day. All right, so we have this little compartment, and I don't really actually keep anything much in here, but it's just a bunch of random knick-knack stuff that doesn't get used or I never really open. That's actually the first time I've opened that thing in probably 6 months. So in this compartment, it's a little bigger. We have a t-shirt. So this is actually from my local range. It's just their name, Tee Time. So it's a little driving range. Shout out to Tee Time. You know, I've spent a lot of money there and honed my game in really well over there. So we have a little rain hoodie just in case it rains. Some extra bottles of water just because, you know, the zombie apocalypse, you really never know. You got to be prepared.
David's very prepared.
And then we also have these little baseballs, which are they're actually for your feet to make them smell good. So sometimes when I travel to Arizona or something, I'll stick my shoes in here, and then I'll just drop these in my shoes as I'm traveling, and then, get to Arizona and my shoes smell nice. Good. This is some bubble wrap. I have no idea why I have
Very
this.
handy.
It's actually, you can't even pop it, so I should probably get rid of it, but it looks nice.
But let's keep it anyways.
I like it. We have the Taylormade bag.
Okay.
And then one of the most important things in my bag that I don't use enough, I'm a real feel player. I don't really like to be analytical or work on like setup or much of anything, really. But this is the Dave Pell's putting tutor. So basically, you take this little guy and then you set it down on the line that you want to putt on, and you would put your 2 marbles here, and then you put your ball here and try to putt through these little marbles. All it does really is it just helps you make sure that you're putting straight on line, right? So a big thing is like you can hit the center of the face of your putter every single time, but if you're not starting the ball on the line, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, is that it, David?
I think that's it actually. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff in my bag, but I travel a good bit and I just keep it full.
Cool, thank you very much, David. I appreciate it. As you can see, you guys, David puts a lot of time and attention to his clubs and what he has in his bag. He loves the game of golf, and I'm excited to put David a lot more on video and share more of him, his game, his passion for the game, and he has a lot of stuff he wants to share with you guys to get better. And make sure you guys check out the links down below in the description. We're setting up a new landing page for anybody, like I said, wants to build a brand presence in business, being a YouTube golfer, being a high school dropout, no PGA program, no golf academy, go to making over 10 grand a month with YouTube golf. So we're gonna really share what we've learned over the last 10 years of myself doing this since 2009, teamed up with David's skills and attributes to really help people who have a passion for the game of golf learn to make a more abundant and resourceful living off of it. And this is our new mission, our new purpose, and we want to share with you guys. So make sure you check out the links down below. Sign up if you want to be involved with any updates on that. Make sure you subscribe, you guys. We appreciate your continued support. David, you have anything to say?
Appreciate it, guys. See you in the next video.
Peace. Nice.
All over that flag.